Hey guys, welcome back to part 3 of my Joe Kubert tribute and how to draw comics the Joe Kubert way. This is going to feature the last three correspondence course booklets that I have, and like I said earlier in the previous videos, there were only 6, and since Joe's passed, I don't know if there are plans to do any more. So that's why I wanted to at least go ahead and get the booklets and the DVDs. If nothing else, it's just a great collectible. And for anybody interested in drawing comics, this is a great way to start by looking at stuff from one of the masters, one of my favorites, Joe Kubert. Okay, this next one is going to concentrate on heroes and superheroes. I think this is actually the first one that I got, and I actually got through a couple lessons and got them critiqued before work got too much and had to discontinue that. So we'll go through this. Okay, and this page inside the front cover just kind of tells you the rules of the game and what kind of materials and how to set yourself a practice and homework schedule, how to use the course and the video. Here you have the table of contents, and you go through and do 5 lessons per course if you decide to do that. Okay, here's proportions in the regular and the superhero size figure. And I think in this book I've actually did a lot of my practicing on these pages. So like I said before, you'll have a practice page on each side between each course page. So this is some of my practice. So a little bit of the practice there. This shows you how to do exaggeration. How to do superhero heads. And so I got some of my practice over here. Just some basic body movements and action. Lesson on costumes. These were some characters that I was designing for one of my lessons, and I think I actually ended up doing one of this. I got some photo reference of an old Norse warrior. There are actually 2 or 3, and here's maybe an ancient samurai. Got some decent photo reference online and was kind of working on that. But I think one of the lessons I did, I used this character. So, but there's examples of costumes. There I was actually practicing some thumbnails for my actual lesson. Like I say, I just got 2 back that were critiques, so if anybody's interested in seeing those, let me know, and I'll try to show those in a future video. I'm not really... I think I have them in a portfolio somewhere, I'm not sure, but that's just some practice stuff I did on some story composition characters. Showing you how to create your own characters. There's some more practice of mine. Have a page on individuality. How to come up with your own characters. And costumes. This is just me doing some more practice on figure work. Not real great, but body language. So basically I was just kind of drawing everything that they had here, and I threw a few of my own in. So superhero proportions. They're just some action poses that I was trying to come up with. There's another assignment. Some more characters I was trying to develop. Costume variations. I tried a little inking over here. And here's a chapter on credibility. Probably all the practice I did in these. There's a chapter on reference. Sources. More on how to create your own. Different elements you can use in creating your characters. I never get tired of looking at these books, or videos either for that matter. Just kind of gives you an idea, kind of lets you get inside the head of Kubert and his process. Here's another assignment. There's a page on finding credible background references. Different locales. A chapter on environment. I really like this. Kind of shows the guy in the rain, the way he's inked that. There's snow, rain, wind, and sunshine all on the same locale. Facial features. In and out of uniform. Lesson 4 in that course. There's some nice instruction on how to construct your story. How to place your captions and word balloons. Dramatization. How to do page layout. Procedures. Showing going from thumbnail to rough pencils to finished pencils. Put in the title and text, ink the lettering, and then ink the rest of your story. There's a few tips on inking right there. I think this is one of the first brochures that I actually got. Kind of telling them at the courses. It's probably from the late 90s. I'm sure you might have seen some of these in comics over the years, advertising these courses. There's a good picture of what you actually got. Shows all the materials. All the pens and pencils and ink and the T-square and triangle, Ames lettering guide down there, your course booklet, DVD or VHS tape. So that was one of the first pamphlets I got. Okay, and there's an assignment for lesson 5. I'm going to get some more practice pages I had. Okay. I actually went through that with a lot of the pages coming out. Okay. Here's one of the courses that I just purchased on supervillains. This was pretty cool. end you got a page on what kind of materials to use, figure, dimensions, young villains. Young villains, anyone? Different costumes for your villains, your assignment. Different shading techniques, light sources. More of the same. Form and texture. So there's some real dramatic shading and inking. Pretty cool. How to do silhouettes. How to render hair. Here's an assignment. Page on castles. How to draw the laboratory of the evil scientist. Page focusing on the Lost Island and the King Kong type character. Some sci-fi elements. Undersea. So he actually kind of throws everything in here, plus the kitchen sink, which is really cool. There's the villainous. Meanies and monsters. Motivation for your characters. Funny villains. Transformation. Here's another assignment. Friend or foe. Pushover. Achilles heel. Here's a good tip, and I've done this for a long time when I'm drawing something, is just take a real thin white cotton glove and kind of cut the fingers off in it. It kind of keeps your hand from smudging, because you got a lot of, even if you're not sweating, you got all the oils in your hands and they'll smudge the pencils. So that's a really nice tip. There's size and proportion. A lot of great tips in here. Appearance of evil. And the last assignment. So, there we have supervillains. Okay, got two more left. Got this one's on story graphics. This one's actually really good in showing you how to construct your story. Storytelling. How to construct your script. More instruction on reference. Your character sheets. Kind of telling you how to do different poses and different views of your character for later use. Different styles of penciling. Assignment page. Some more stuff on exaggeration and humor. Showing how to simplify things. Body language, which I always thought was, like I said earlier, one of the great things about Kubert's art. I mean, he really knew how to convey emotion through his character's body language. If you go back and look at a lot of the covers he did, in the 60s and 70s. You can see great examples of that. I do a sequence layout, morphing, assignment page, showing you how to create a monster. More another page on how to place your panels and do your script. Credibility. Something he's really big on in the videos is make sure that your characters and your story are credible. I mean, if you're drawing comics, you want it to be kind of fantastic, but it's a good tip. Try not to get too far away from reality. Some old movie monsters. Some more stuff on the futuristic and sci-fi elements. Yesterday and tomorrow. Another page on story layout. Different uniforms, male and female. Okay, there's your fourth assignment. Like I said before, there's 5 lessons, or I guess homework assignments, if you decide to go the route that you want to do the homework assignments and get the critiques back. There's a section on film and cartoon. Show you how to do research and how to make your characters look effective and believable. Backgrounds and props. Section on cartoons and film. Another page on procedure. And there's the last lesson. Okay. Okay, last one I got is on horror. It's a favorite comic genre of a lot of us. A lot of cool stuff in here. I think you guys that know Tom Mandrake, I think he actually helped with a lot of this this course. Yeah, shows you the basics. It's alive. I think Tom Mandrake did a really nice run of the Spectre, I think back in maybe the early 90s. I think I've actually went to a comic convention in Columbus, Ohio, probably 10, 11 years ago. And he was one of the artists up there, and I think I got him to sign one of my Spectre books. Yeah, this is some of his artwork. Really cool. References from movies, the system, more procedure, assignment, location. That's a really good page to read. Where and when, I guess, showing different eras of horror. More time of day and the lighting aspects. Another cool page on how to convey weather in your work. Different moods. Assignment. Page on storytelling. Some more familiar monsters. The page on reference. How to pace your story. Okay, this is going to be a little over 20 minutes, but this is the last one, so. Here's more instructional page layouts, sequences. There's an assignment. Like I said, they'll tell you, you know, what kind of 3 or 4 or 5 panel sequence they want you to draw, but then they give you the option of illustrating this script or creating your own. More on lighting, contrast, different shapes, silhouettes, shadows, more silhouettes. Here's an assignment. More monster heads. Figure work. More stuff on location where your story takes place. More on sequencing. A lot of really in-depth stuff in here. More on procedure. And there's your last assignment. Okay, guys, that's all I got on this. I hope you've enjoyed this as much as I have. I'm probably going to go back and start watching some of these DVDs again. But, you know, for those of you interested, you can go to kubertsworld.com and you can get the whole package minus the materials, probably for a couple $100, and I think you get your critiques with that, or you can just get the I think they're still on sale. I think you can just get the book and the DVD. I think for like $75. So anybody that's interested in art, or a Kubert fan, or you know, just want to try your hand at drawing comics, it's a great resource. So, guys, thanks for sticking around, and I will see you next time. Onward and upward.